time no chat. Steady pace. Steady. But I like it. So it's one of those things. I was literally talking to one of my friends about it. And I was like, I like having short hair. I was like, is it one of those things I'm like, oh, I don't want my long hair back ever? No. But is it like, oh my gosh, I'm dreading to have my long hair back? Also, no. Like, I just don't. One thing I miss about like doing more styles and stuff. But honestly, that's because I'm kind of lazy right now to figure out how to style my hair now differently. But I'll get there because I realized I could braid it still, but I haven't like fully tried to like braid it and like actually put it back. So who knows? I'm also in the car right now with terrible fucking Wi-Fi, so I'm surprised this even worked. Because I was like, is this gonna work? But it says I'm live, so and yeah, so I'm glad, to be honest, that it's at least here. I'm waiting outside in my man's barber shop, just chilling. So I figured I'd go live because it's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute, a hot little minute. But you know what? You can't blame me. Can't blame me. I still be getting sick. It's so annoying, like just so annoying to deal with. But everything else has been good. That's the best part. I did just take my glucose test as well. I think I took that yesterday. Yeah, I took that yesterday. I was trying to think, like, I definitely didn't take it Monday. Today's Wednesday, so that means I definitely took it yesterday. And I don't know why. Like, I like every time I do testing for myself, like, it makes me nervous. But everything with the baby's fine. So I'm like, it's okay. It's just I don't want to be put on like a different diet or nothing. Like, I think that's the number one thing is like, I don't want to have to watch hella shit. And I know that sounds so stupid because it's like but I just don't, and I also don't want anything to put me at like high risk because like obviously like my goal is to like do everything unmedicated. So I feel like like having any other complications like with me that's not the baby's like fine, but like also at the same time it's not. Holy fuck, the AC is on low and it's hot as hell, like genuinely hot as hell. It's not doing shit. Nope, that's not gonna work. I have the window cracked a little bit, but it's outside, so that literally does not help anything. Don't help nothing. It's actually not even lipstick. It's literally a lip balm. So you're basically saying that my lips don't suit me when they're my lips. So I think that sounds like a you problem. I just got a pedicure with my mom, and I regret getting the color that I got. Like, it's cute because it's like cat's eye like thing. But I wanted it to be more blue because we're having the shower soon. And I wanted it to be kind of like blue. But it's kind of like a gray blue. So I should have picked a different color. But, you know. Where are you from? I'm from the Bay Area. Hello. Where's my baby? My baby's in my stomach. My baby is currently in the womb. So he's doing good. The baby's doing good. All his tests come back great. Heartbeat is strong. He's doing well. Like I said, I'm just waiting on my glucose tests to come back, which I'm hoping will be fine because I haven't been feeling bad. The only thing, like I said, that makes me feel bad is that I have hypermesis gravidium or some shit. I don't know how to actually spell it, but they call it HG in pregnancy. And I've had that forever. Like, that's why my first trimester I was going to the ER because I was throwing up so much that I would get dehydrated and I couldn't have anything. And they were like, yeah, it just sucks. because like there's literally nothing that you can take for it. Like they literally gave me every single possible anti-nausea medication possible. I like used those, didn't help. I ran through them fast, and they were like, yeah, sometimes it just doesn't help. And I'm like, okay. So there's basically nothing that I could do besides just go through the days. But you know, you got any black heritage? Yes, I'm half black. Take high protein. Yeah, I already do have a high protein diet because before I was pregnant, like I made sure that I got my protein in because I'd be going to the gym, and my man eats a lot of protein, so it's just kind of something that's always there. File a complaint against me. Okay, go ahead. I don't know what they're gonna do for that, but if that's how you want to spend your time, go ahead and do that. I like your piercing, so cute. Thank you. I can't wait to get more after I'm done. After we pop the baby out, I'm gonna get more. Do I know what yet? No. But I know that I'm gonna get more. Same thing with like a tattoo. I already know kind of what I want as far as tattoo goes. And then after I'm done having, like after like we're done having our kids, because I think we really only are gonna have like 2 or 3, to be honest, just because of how kind of like hard pregnancy is, just with the nausea and like the having HG and shit. I was like, my body gets drained so bad that it's not like I wouldn't want to have more kids. It's just like, it's a lot. So my baby's father is not black. Giving birth is the most most risking task in a woman's life. Yeah, it is for sure. But it's worth it. Like I said, like that's what we had talked about. I was like, yeah, I was like, to be honest, I was like, I want like the kids to have like a 2-year gap. But then after looking at like a lot of like different like studies and shit, like a 3-year gap honestly isn't that bad. And that's more what my man is leaning towards. He's like, I would prefer like to just like, he was like, I literally would just want you to like not have to think about that and kind of get back to feeling like more normal before like you do it all again. And I'm like, yeah. They say like postpartum can like last up to like 2 years, and then plus like children's development, they don't start like working and like really like needing other social interaction with other kids until around 3 years old. So I was like, okay, like that might even be better. But okay, gotta be careful. I mean, women, what's going on? Zach, what do you mean by that? Why are you wearing white? Because I am? I don't know why that's a question for real. Good morning. Goodbye to the black bearded on us. Yeah, my baby's gonna be mixed. They're gonna be black, white, and Hispanic. They're gonna be Mexican. The mods, I don't know. I didn't put in, I usually do put the link in the Discord. Today I didn't because like I said, I didn't know with the poor Wi-Fi connection if it was even gonna go through. So I was like, let me not send the link and then have to tell them like, oh hey, like I can't go live actually, because that did happen to me the last time I was here, but it went through. So dropping by to say hi. Hello, how are you? You are affectionate and generous. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, I'm not like, to be honest, I'm not like super worried about being a mom. Like I don't like have doubts of like being a good or like being a bad mom. You know what I mean? And honestly, I think my mom helped contribute to that, because I literally, like when I was younger, I used to always tell my mom, I was like, I was like, genuinely, I don't mean this with a bias, but like hearing how many people like praise you for like raising like 5 kids really well and like doing all this, I'm like, how did you do that? Like, how did you do that? And she's like, it's genuinely, she's like, you're not gonna have a problem with that. She's like, I don't know how to explain it other than like, you won't have a problem with that. And I'm like, Okay. TG, hello. 12 kids. I'm gonna spread them out so they can compete in multiple Olympics. Real. The one sport that my son is not playing and I refuse to have them play is football, American football. Because I know, other countries, soccer is football. Well, football is soccer. Because football just makes more sense for soccer. But American football is an absolute no for my kid. They can do flag football. I'm cool with that for like a little bit when they're tots and he wants to, if he wants to do that. But no, CTE is too real and too prevalent. I'm not gonna have my kid banging his head around at a young age. But yeah. You gorgeous girl. Thank you. How's the baby doing? Well, like I said here, I wasn't even sure if it was gonna work or not. Fucking hot in the car, but that's because the AC is like, it doesn't work very well when the car's not fully on. I could turn the car on, but I don't want to waste gas. The baby is doing good. Yeah. The Wi-Fi is shit here. Not good at all. I'm getting so hot. It's not fun. No bueno. I had a Neapolitan shake from In-N-Out. That's one thing that I be having so fucking much is ice cream. Like, I eat so much ice cream in a day. It's insane. He loves dairy, and I'm not a dairy eater or drinker. But he'll move around hella if I be eating cheese. He loves an ice cream, loves milk. Like, I also have gone through so more chocolate milk than I've gone through in my entire life during this pregnancy. And yeah, that's like, honestly, I think some of the like most like satiating foods. But what was I drinking? I was drinking a Neapolitan shake. I don't know if I answered that already and just didn't see it, but dun, dun. Gas, baby needs AC on. Yeah, no, honestly, it's hot. It's just hot here in general. But like, I don't want to turn the AC on and like have the car on like hella long and then like run down. I don't know. It's just not worth it to me. Like, I'm okay with being a little warm for a little bit, But I'm okay. If I really need it, like really, really need it, then I'll turn it on. But I'm okay. No, she's not giving birth yet. Yeah, no. My due date's in December, so we got a couple more months. Couple more months. My baby shower is coming up though. So honestly, I'm just not even excited for that though. I know that sounds so fucked, but like I'm just not excited for it. And I think it's because, like, to be honest, I just have a feeling like, and not that I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, it needs to be about me. It's just, it's not for me. You know what I mean? Like the gender reveal, like I wanted to do a gender reveal because I thought that would be like fun to have people around. The baby shower, it's just not something that like I'm like, oh, like I want to have a baby shower so bad, like da, da, da. Like that's not it. I'm excited because I get to see like my best friend from SoCal, like he's gonna come because he couldn't make the gender reveal. So like I'm excited to see him, and like I don't know, I hang out with like my friends that like I feel like really care. You know what I mean? So like I don't know, it's not like I'm not seeing certain people. I don't have a lot of family. So most of the people that are gonna be there are like my man's family, which is okay. It's just I haven't met so many of them. Like so I don't know. I have so many mixed feelings about it. But hello, sad girl. How are you? Dun, dun, dun. Everything is going well. Um, like I said, my main thing I'm waiting on is my glucose tests results. I just get nervous about that. Hypnotizing ass. As long as you're both comfy, that's what matters. Yeah, no, for real. Good day. Good day to you. Do you have any siblings? Yeah, I have 4 older brothers. So 3 of them will be there. One of them, he doesn't really come to events or anything like that. He's involved in like a church. Um, he's a pastor, and like he also is like a mentor and does basic, like he literally makes his living through the church. He used to have a job and other shit too, but now he moves around so much. Like he moves from like state to state. It feels like every year, but he's on the East Coast now. But in his church, they don't really celebrate like birthdays or holidays, or like they don't really celebrate anything. Like I know it kind of sounds weird to like a lot of like events and stuff. Like he's just very much a lot more church oriented. And it's not to say like he doesn't like check in and ask how everyone's doing, because he still does. It's just he's not the type to like come to events or anything. So um he's not gonna be there, but the other 3 of my brothers will be there. So just gotta show up and show out. But I get it. Yeah, I still am trying to find a dress. A lot, like my cousin told me to look on Shein. I'm like, I just don't like shopping on Shein because, like, you know, obviously, like, labor and shit. Like, I'm like, oh, fuck, like, it makes me feel so bad. But then I looked at so many other websites to shop off, and, like, they're literally, like, just as bad because it's fast fashion. And so I'm like, oh, like, so it's one of those things that's, like, morally, I have to get over myself. Like, my moral conscience, I need to get over myself. But my man's literally been like, yeah, send me the dress that you want, and then I'll, like, order it. And I've been sitting here for days not being able to decide what fucking dress to get. So I gotta figure out, I gotta find something, to be honest. But because my cousin is and they flip things. No, it's technically a sector of Christianity. Okay, it's gonna sound super weird, and I think the church has like changed. But like honestly, when he first joined it, I'm not gonna lie, everything that she's wrong about it. But basically, like they're a sector of Christianity still, and they believed, like I said, believe, I don't know if it's still this, but this is like what I learned when he was getting into it, what they believed. But they believed in God the Mother, and that the second coming of Christ was already here. And they believed that it was a Korean man in South Korea. And they believe in God the Mother because they say if you have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, then if you have a father and son, then that means you need a mother. And so that lady was a lady in South Korea as well. And so they don't believe in like religion and stuff, and they had a whole thing of that when the second coming of Christ that they believed in passed, that the world was gonna end, and then he passed and then the world didn't end. So then I believe that their faith leaned more into God the Mother, into like protecting her and like a whole bunch of other shit. But then now I think that they've kind of strayed from that even. But I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, there was a lot of shit that we were like, oh yeah. So it started off really small, but now it's a lot bigger. Like before, like that was the other thing, was like we were like, how many people believe it? And it was a really like, there was only a couple churches, but now there's like quite a few churches. And like he always explained it, he was like, it's still a sector of Christianity. And so I was like, oh, okay, because he was trying to like get me not to like worry about shit. I've never like really fully like worried like that. It was always more of like, I'm just so curious and like how he got into it, but he's into it now. So yeah, my live's probably gonna continue glitching, I'm not gonna lie. It's because I don't have Wi-Fi. I'm literally outside my man's barbershop and it's hot. My phone's getting really hot, so I might disconnect because it's too hot, but I don't know how to stop that. I should actually probably take the rubber thing off the back, because isn't it like rubber is a conductor of heat? It feels like it because this shit is hot as fuck. But and I could put you guys in front of the AC for a second, but like I said, the AC is really warm. Like I said, if it's muted, it's honestly the own thing. I'm not muted on here. It's because the connection, maybe because my phone's hot. I can't really do nothing about it. Sorry. It's not like I clicked the mute button. It's just poor connection. I'll have to go live again later when I got good Wi-Fi and stuff, but I just wanted to see if it was gonna work today. Bum, bum, bum. Honestly, I wouldn't go shopping for a dress in store. It's just there's so many that like, there's literally so many stores that like don't have good options, and then I feel like that's even more defeating than just going online. Cause the malls near me are not that great with like clothing options. So I don't know. I'm gonna try and find something though. The theme of the baby shower is Winnie the Pooh. So I'm thinking obviously I can get something baby blue. I can get something yellow. I can get something in brown. So yeah, like it's like I have options. Like I have color options. That's not too hard, but hello Jax, how are you? And yeah, sorry, like I said, connection will be bad because I'm just not in the best spot with Wi-Fi. So if it goes mute or cuts out, I literally can't control it. But I took my sticky off so that way my phone's not getting too hot. But yeah. Whew. I don't know if turning on the car helped with the AC. Oh, it did. It's a little bit cooler now. Maybe I should roll up the window to try and get the car cool a little bit more. Did not work at all. Oh, I think that can I set you guys like right here? Are you gonna fall? Let me see if I can use my sticky for that. Then I yeah. Who knows? Sorry that's reconnecting. It's because I exited to try and get it on Wi-Fi and then that didn't work. So it's gonna be kind of ass. But it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm just doing what I can. Clearly, because Wi-Fi been so bad, maybe that's why you can't understand what I'm saying. But like I said, I can't fix it. There's nothing I can do. Wi-Fi zone. I'm in a poor connection zone. I don't got no Wi-Fi over here. How have you been feeling? I've been feeling okay. I still get sick, but not as bad as the first trimester when I had to go to like the ER because I got super dehydrated and super sick. So it's like a bearable sick. Like, and I know that sounds like like weird, but like it is. Like, I think anything compared to going to the ER based on when shit's wrong is bearable. So I've been good. The only other thing that gets hard sometimes is the fucking acid reflux that I get. Like my throat will be burning, like burning. It'll be so bad. And I just hate that. Because I can actually like drink water now. Because like before, like I remember like talking about like a lot in pregnancy, like water would make me feel nauseous. It still does sometimes, but I'm able to like drink water a lot more now. So that's really good because then I could get like a lot. I missed water like so bad. Like water used to be the only thing that I drank, and now in pregnancy it was something that I had to like stay away from for the longest time and find alternatives to be hydrated, but it's good. Hello Nadia, how are you? Yeah, the acid reflux genuinely it makes me fucking cry. Like I use like Tums and stuff, and like Tums will help sometimes, but other times it don't do nothing for me. So yeah, it's just a lot. But my body's usually super sensitive to a lot of things, so sometimes it doesn't take to a lot of things. That's basically also why a lot of people get HGG, is because it's a hypersensitivity in your body. But Yeah. Yes, water tastes gross when you're pregnant. Yes, no, literally. Like, and people look at me crazy because, like I said, water is like, I used to not drink soda. This pregnancy, I've drank soda more than I've ever had in my entire lifetime. And it's crazy. And, like, for me, like I said, I'm not a soda drinker in general, but a Pepsi right now is one of the most satiating things ever. Like, it's so good. So I love it. But I cannot wait to get back to like drinking more water. Like, I used to go through like 3 to 5 of these in a day, just like naturally, because I would drink so much. And now I'm lucky if I get through like 1 or 2. So that's why I'm like, ooh. But cured with a shot of Jameson, well, I don't think I can do that. So, dude, I had a dream last night that people were trying to get me to drink. And I was like, no, like, are you crazy? And they were like, it's fine. Like, one drink isn't going to hurt you and da 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 da, whatever. I said, absolutely not. What is wrong with you guys? I just remember that being so much of a part of my dream. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to peace out on y'all because clearly y'all want to have a time that I don't want to be having. Drink it for you ×5, period. Thank you. I crave a lot of dairy with him. Like, that's what I was kind of talking about a little bit earlier before you came in. Like, I crave a lot of dairy. Like, I just had a Neapolitan shake from In-N-Out. And I eat, like, ice cream like no other. I have a minimum of, like, 2 ice creams a day. I love cheese. I love my chocolate milk. Like, and I'm not a dairy drinker either. Like, that's genuinely the other thing that's been such a change for me. I had the not craziest, but I had such a craving the other day for vanilla ice cream, chocolate, peanut butter, and hot Cheetos, like all in one. Like, that was like I needed it to be like I was having like a Hershey's bar with some peanut butter and some vanilla ice cream with hot Cheetos. That was my craving. And it was bad. Like, I needed it, but I didn't get it, to be honest. And then I really like sour stuff too. I love sour stuff. Like, my man, he gets from work, he gets like those sour gushers, and I had never tried those until now when he brought them home, and those are so good. I kill those. Those are delicious. Dairy was making me sick. Yeah, for me, honestly, it kind of helped me for a while when I was throwing up. That's what the chocolate milk helped me a lot when I was throwing up. But, and then it kind of like, I feel like it does the opposite for me. I feel like it helps me like not feel sick. But yeah, I've been getting so much better with, like, obviously, like I said, there's times I throw up and I can't help it, but I can't complain too bad. But like I said, like, as long as I'm not going to the hospital, I'm okay. Oh, I missed the floating hearts, but thank you. Thank you. It might be because my connection is horrible. Most likely. But yeah, I think maybe later I'll go live and like look for a dress, because I do need, like I said, I really, really, really need to find something to wear to my baby shower. Fish protein, period. Yeah, they literally gave me, I'm not even joking, they gave me every single type of anti-nausea medication and nothing helped. They even prescribed me suppositories. They literally they gave me suppositories, Zofran, like they literally gave me everything in the book because of how much I was going. And they were like, to be honest, it's just your body might not take to it as much and whatever. Like, and then even when I went to the ER for it all, they were like, what's most likely helping you is the IVs, getting the hydration back in your body. And I was like, so is it something that like I'm like just not doing enough on my hydration? And they're like, no. They're like, it's still a hormone and it's still this. It's just when you get to the point of being dehydrated, that's what will keep your stomach empty and like da 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 whatever. And like they were just trying to like explain it, but like and the one thing that did help was the prescription that they would give me of the B6, vitamin B6. That would help a lot. But even then, like I was still throwing up with the B6. It just would help minimize the long days, like the days that like would get me to the point of being dehydrated. So med to bring the hormone down a little. Yeah, no. And then like even like looking it up, they were like, it's basically because like your body's sensitivity to the hormone. So like every pregnant woman will get the hormones, but if your body's not super sensitive to it, then you don't like react as often. So that's why it's a little bit different for everyone. Like there's some people who get it and some who don't. And there were some people that like looking up online, people were like, oh, I was diagnosed with this, but then it went away in my second trimester. For me, it hasn't gone away. It's just gotten like better, but I've still been throwing up pretty often. Wafers. I didn't even know they made wafers with the Zofran. They just gave me the pills. Yeah. But my body's always been super sensitive to a lot of shit. Like, that's what me and my mom were talking about. She's like, yeah, you've kind of always been that way, though. And I'm like, yeah. Because even, like, a lot of times, that's why I don't like taking medications, to be honest. Like, I've never been a medication person because I'm allergic to amoxicillin. Like, I'll break out in hives and I'll swell. So I don't take amoxicillin. When I had my wisdom teeth out, I didn't take, like, any of the the pain pills because they all made me throw up. What else? There's also like just a lot of shit that I've been given for like either like period cramps or like whatever it is. Like they just genuinely like I usually like throw them up or I have a reaction to it. So my body's always just been kind of sensitive to shit, and that hasn't been the most fun, but it kind of makes sense now as to like why that shit happens. But you know, my little bumpy's getting bigger though, so I always be fucking with him when he's in there. We tap him like this, and it's so funny because sometimes when I'm with my friends, they're like, "Girl, he's gonna know no peace," and I said, "Yeah, he's gonna know no peace. I don't care." A lot of meds give me rapid heart. Ooh, that is very scary. I would hate that. I would hate that. If meds made me feel like I was anxious, I would literally like cry. Make me so sad. But yeah, I try and avoid a lot. I'm more of like I said, like I'm a vitamins person. Take my Vita vitamins and hope for the best. But I was glad that the IVs helped a lot. Bum, bum, bum. But yeah, it was a time. It was a time. So I just gotta figure out everything else, to be honest, as we go. Dun, dun, dun. There's people in the dry cleaner across from us. I have my feet up in the window. I feel like they keep staring at me because I'm literally just chilling. Am I staring at them back? Absolutely. And do I look insane maybe talking to my phone? Probably. try and fix it. I scrolled out. I seen a video and it did not look good. It did not look good. But who am I to do? TBH. Who am I to really can't. Because I already knew they were barely gonna be wet. I always get so scared when people come by the car. Even though it looks and I can basically tell that they're going to the car next to me, it's like, what if they still try and open the door? You know? That's a little scary. Do I lock the doors? Yeah. Of course, I lock the doors. Me and one of my friends anymore. And we're like, yeah, we'll like away from a car with us, like, talk to them. Okay,